Oh, finally, we made it to Ashfield.
Yes.
We made it to Ashfield Heights. That's where we're at. So we haven't been here since Silent Hill 4.
Okay, yeah.
So if you didn't know, Silent Hill 4 takes place before Silent Hill gets all Alessa and crazy, okay? Like chronologically.
Really?
I'm gonna go on record to say that. Here's why I say this. Because Ashfield Heights is like, if this is like the lake, this is where Silent Hill 2 and 3 took place. Over here is where Ashfield Heights is at.
Oh, okay.
And then up here in this general area is where like the southern business, or not business, but the tourist section of Silent Hill 1 was happening.
Okay.
So that means like geographically, like the oh gosh, what's the place? The hotel and then the amusement park right there are like around this area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're like catty corner over here. We're like just, I would say, southwest of Shepherd's Glen is where we're playing.
Okay.
Okay. So that's where our map is. And we haven't been specifically here, and we haven't necessarily roamed this place since Silent Hill 4.
Right.
I like it. And I like Ashfield Heights.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. Like how we were kind of skimming through it and gave little hints during our talk. But the diner, the fucking city, you meet the postman again. I mean, they, once again, nailed it. Nailed it on the head. They couldn't have done that any better.
Yep. I mean, they really did make Silent Hill, I think, more of a sandbox kind of spot.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
With what they could.
Yeah. And, no, and then what even gave it the even more little touch, which I imagine since you're a fan, you know this, I think it's there. I think I'm getting messed up now. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. So when you go into the certain section, you get the ladder hook, and then, and you climb up to it, and then if you go inside the window, you're in the room.
Yes.
Silent Hill 4. And that was fun. That gave me chills, dude. I was like, no fucking way. That was a good little touch, and I'll give them a round of applause for that.
Absolutely.
That was cool.
Good job, dev team. You had one job, you did it right.
It's one of those things like what we mentioned from the beginning and to where we are now. They nailed it all the way up to this point, and adding that touch made my heart just full. I was like, this is awesome.
It's like the little tiny things that like we don't really need as like, how do I say this? It's not that it's necessary, but it's lovable, okay? We don't want the same monsters for 4 games straight. We don't want the same, you know, going through the what's it called? Like menagerie of different places we could go and visit. My only problem with Silent Hill up to this point was the padding of Devil's Pit. You know? Yeah. I felt like we just spent way too long just trying to get to Silent Hill. And it's and if you cut half that level off, we'll be fine. There's no loss of gameage.
I 100% agree with you, because when that bus crash happened, I thought we were there. And then you like do all bang, 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 and then you go on that trolley, and then it's like, oh, now you're in Silent Hill, and it's like, what?
Silent Hill adjacent, because we still have to get to a train station that's in Devil's Pit to leave. Oh, by the way, can we put a sticker? Can we put like a little pin in this for a second? Yeah. Okay, so we also meet a guy by the name of JP Sater. He's the guy who operated the train station at Devil's Pit, and you kind of meet him only twice. And I honestly, this is the second time this game has done this, and we kind of skipped over it early on. When Annie is like trying to apprehend us, we kind of get this kind of like, do we save or do we not moment. When we meet JP, there's a moment where it's like, do you talk him off the ledge or do you just like taunt him?
I totally forgot about that.
I don't like this because I feel like this is a Tom Hewlett, and by the way, we'll bring him back up. Tom Hewlett, he's kind of responsible for a lot of things, and this is one of them. I feel like the Silent Hill Homecoming moments of like picking and choosing your fate.
I'm not.
I don't like it. I'm not a fan
Me
of
neither.
it.
I was about to bring that up if you didn't. Yeah. Yeah. So that was my fault since we've been jumping everywhere. Yeah. No. So just like you said, the pick your choices, and then what I hate is unlike most story games like that, the outcome doesn't change. So if you talk him off the ledge, he still jumps. When you tell him to go ahead and jump, he still jumps. So like, and don't get me wrong, the outcome obviously changes the ending, but it's still like, why are you giving me this option if it didn't actually change the story? You're just giving me this option to change the ending. And that's throughout the whole game too.
Yeah, and there's like, I think there's only like, maybe like what, one more after that?
Yes, yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but maybe you'll remember it.
No, not a big fan of that. And then that's why I was going to come up with these monster talks is just like Silent Hill Homecoming. Why are we putting back time attack? I hate time attacks.
Oh yeah,
They're
that's right.
so stupid, dude. Like it's just
I
like,
totally
now
forgot about that.
It's dumb. They really hit that one.
I also
and that's
wonder
when
if
this game starts
like,
going down.
I always wonder if this game is just kind of like a child of its zeitgeist, which is German for spirit of the time. So Zeit means time. Tug means like if you hear anybody say like, oh, I wrote that in the Zeittug, that means newspaper. Daily time, the Daily Time. So Zeitgeist means spirit, geist, ghost. Zeit, like poltergeist. Right. So the zeitgeist of the time, I think, was a lot of QTEs, breakable weapons. I think, like, I'm trying to remember back in the day, 2012, 2013. A lot of these tropes of like choice-based games in storylines that add up to some result, but like in game it doesn't change anything. Is just weird. It's beyond me. I don't get it. I don't know why. It was weird. It was a weird time, dude.
Yeah.
I can't take responsibility for it.
Dude, seriously.